Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in the New Orleans Saints. I've been looking for their franchise quarterback since Drew Brees last season in 2020. First, trying out Jameis Winston the past 2 years. It has been Derek Carr. Of course, this offseason it has been said that Derek Carr has a shoulder injury. Really was unclear if he'd be able to be ready for opening week, if he'd be ready at all to play this season. Well, we know that he is now the case is that he will not be playing at all or ever again in the NFL, although players have unretired before. But anyhow, via Ian Rappaport, he was the first to report it. Saints Derek Carr, dealing with a shoulder injury that requires surgery, would knock him out of the 2025 season, is retiring per the insiders. While Carr tried an injection and rehab, it wouldn't allow him to be 100% until another procedure. Both sides move on, so Derek Carr is 34 years old, turned it a little over a month ago on March 28th. The way his contract was set up, the Saints were probably going to have to hold on to him for at least one more year before making a decision of whether to keep him or not. But now we know he will not be playing for them. You see his numbers in his career. Of course, played 9 seasons with the Oakland/Las Vegas Raiders. Very highly scrutinized, a guy who put up good numbers, not necessarily much team success other than 2016, where they really looked like they were a major threat. Derek Carr was looking like an MVP candidate. Got hurt at the end of this season, missed the playoff game, finished third in MVP voting, but who was it? Connor Cook that started that game, and the Raiders lost. But anyhow, you see a 77-92 record, despite pretty good numbers. 41,245 passing yards, 257 passing touchdowns, 112 interceptions, a 92.8 rating. And if you remember last year, the Saints really started off on fire, destroying the Cowboys. I forget who they played in the second game, but their offense was clicking on all cylinders, faded quick. Carr got hurt. Spencer Rattler came in, and he will have an opportunity to start this year with Carr now retiring, although the favorite will be Tyler Shough, their second-round pick this year out of Louisville. Of course, Shough isn't necessarily your typical rookie, as he is 26 years old, spent 7 seasons in college, and really last year was his first full one of starting quarterback play. So he's probably the favorite to start over Spencer Rattler, but Derek Carr, seems like his career is over in the NFL. Certainly not a Hall of Famer, but I think somewhat of an undervalued career. I think for a lot of his career, you could rank him middle of the pack amongst starting quarterbacks for that season. Maybe, the Raiders are just want to see a winning team so bad that they want him to do a little better. But it'll be interesting to see. The Saints wasn't necessarily high hopes for New Orleans, even if they thought Derek Carr was coming back. So, if Shough, Rattler really struggle, could they be in the market for a first-round quarterback next year, where expected to be a little more top-heavy than it was this year? And a lot of people believe Arch Manning could be the first overall pick. Of course, Archie Manning, Arch Manning's grandfather, played a long time for the Saints as well. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.